played with.
Listen up.
No, I'm just kidding. I played with USM for a couple of years before Magunks. Before that, I was in Meet Depressed for about 5 years and learned pretty much about the scene and got my bones. What do you call it?
Cut your teeth.
Cut your teeth.
Pay your dues.
In that band, that band, we traveled all over in the van and got to know all the clubs and got to know everybody through that because we were pretty much like road warriors. We were playing. We rehearsed twice a week, played 3 times on the weekend. We were all the time, and it was great for a while. Then it just got to be like spinning wheels. We felt like we were working so hard and not going anywhere. And it's just like, all right, something's got to give. And
It was you.
that was me.
And
I
yourself?
was in high school. I was in a punk band called Stalking Lever. We put out a 7-inch on Rochender Records. Then I was in and out of small bands and never did much. I was in a band called Chapters. We played the last show at the Met Cafe. Played a few out-of-town shows, nothing too big. I was in For What It's Worth briefly. I joined the Magunks, and past maybe 10 years I've been filling in with Reason to Fight when they need somebody.
Another good band. So, we got your history. Let's hear your future. What's coming up?
Future. Well, we definitely got to make a new record. The last one took, between the first one and the second one, took like 8 years, something ridiculous. It was like way too long. But I just have no interest in making records. I like playing shows. I like playing songs, creating songs. As far as records, they always come out well, I think, but they never.
It doesn't encompass the live show.
Yeah, it doesn't. And I just.
Well, you never get the same energy off of LP or CD or whatever
Right,
that you
and
do at a live show.
Right. The guitar sounds, even all the guys we work with are really good. It's just it's basically when I hear it, all I hear, and I know Bobby will say the same thing. All we hear is mistakes and what we could have done, what we should have did, and why didn't we do it? It's just.
Yeah, I don't think I've listened to the highlights for Low Life, so I don't think I could have listened to it all the way through, because all I heard was my mistakes, and I really want to listen to it to just enjoy it. But.
So come down to the show and buy this record that we love so much.
I love all the songs, and I don't know, people seem to like it.
So what would someone expect at a Magunks show?
Song after song after song
Yeah,
after
you
song.
used to be drunken debauchery, and now it's not like that anymore. It's
Uh-oh. You're gonna say the A word as we age.
No, we just as some of us get sober, it's easier to not be like that. So I used to have great rants in between songs, but it was usually
Still have some pretty funny things happen once in a while.
It was usually beer and whiskey filled, and now we try to run the songs right in a row, so I don't get to say nothing. It's like being up there naked now. I got to like, oh hi guys, yeah, this is our next song. This song's about my cat, and
I would actually want to hear one about your cat.
They're coming, I'm sure. Because now that he's not writing about booze, I don't know what he's going to be writing about.
Yeah, that's something that affects a lot of us. Personally, right now I'm taking a hiatus from the bottle myself because of, basically I'm fat and I don't want to be that fat anymore. But that's one of the hardest things that I had to sacrifice. But for you, it's paying off.
I feel better. You get tired of just being tired, and they say it's not like it was a big. The problem I had, I don't want to go way into it. But the problem was I didn't have a problem, so it was just constant. It was just all that. I was going to work, I was doing everything right, and I just felt crummy all the time. And I'm like, oh, it's got to be this. And, well, I feel crummy. Let's go to the bar. I'll feel better. And I did. Before you know it, it's like, uh-oh.
Maybe that's what's doing it.
So it's a little different playing shows without all the drinking and whatnot. But we've been playing better. I've been playing better. I think
Everything's coming together nicely.
the best part is the ride home, not worrying about nothing. Just, 10 miles over the speed limit. Hello, officer. That's just me.
Having been pulled over after a show, and I don't know if you've seen it, but if you go on my Facebook at all, you can see my clown paint. I've been pulled over after a show, and they had me dead to rights a couple of times. But because I could keep him laughing, it is true. Gabriel Iglesias says it. I'm going to tell you, if you could get that cop laughing over anything, they will. You could have a severed head in the passenger seat, and they would let you go.
All right, so we need to prepare some jokes in case we get pulled over.
magic tricks. They're not, hey, what's up my sleeve?
That'll probably get you shot.
This is West Warwick. Everything will get you shot. So, why don't we cut to a break? Couple of songs coming up. Some of these bands I've only met once or twice. This one I actually met in person at, at Warped Tour. This is Knuckle Puck.
Oh.
And
Nice
you're
Mighty
listening
Ducks,
to My Night Out Radio. We'll be back in a
Mighty
minute.
Ducks theme there.
The street outside this house are not the only thing that misery surrounds. I know you hate yourself. It's the only common ground that we can depend on. And while I'm dying at this desk, you're dying in your head. The life you always dreamt, I'm living in instead. All the things I thought I learned, you empty every pocket to fill me up a peppered falls. And I owe you everything. My life is limited. For sacrificing happiness, my mistakes are limited. Drowning myself center abyss, and I'd never have a home without cutting down your branches. Just with this shit.
Welcome back, my night outers. This is DJ Psycho Eddie. In studio tonight, we have the Magunks. The song you just listened to was the October Accord. The name of that song, The Flood. Before that was Knuckle Puck, Bedford Falls. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties earlier. I'm trying to operate two very complex pieces of equipment, a microphone and a laptop at the same time.
It's like chewing gum and walking.
That gets me every time. But yeah, I accidentally shut down the computer while I was talking, and I have all my cues up there. Speaking of cues, don't forget to check us out on MyNightOutRadio for all your upcoming events, food blogs in general. Also, check us out on our Facebook page, Facebook.com/MyNightOut. We're on Instagram and Twitter as DJ Psycho Eddie with no spaces. And if you want to get in touch with us to be on the show with us, you want to submit some music to get played on the air, or if you just don't like what I said and you want to complain about it, you could hit us up at MyNightOutRadio@Verizon.net. Now, while we were taking that quick break, we were having some pretty funny stories about different things that have happened at shows. Would you guys want to share? Could you tell the same story? They haven't heard it yet.
Show funny stories at shows. That's all kinds of.
Well, while you're thinking of that, a little while ago I spoke of Tony falling through the stage at Blazes.
I landed in the wine cellar.
And you never came
up
out.
to his knees.
That's called beer overflow. At least it was. Well, while you guys are thinking, also, Tony, you have an event coming up with the North Kingston Arts.
Yeah, we're going to have Hey 19, which is a tribute to Steely Dan down on the beach. And it's all going to be to benefit the Wickford Arts Association, which a lot of you know that I'm involved with. So, if you're looking for more of a laid-back night, it's going to be this Saturday, September 19th, starting at 7:30 p.m. right on the North Kingston Town Beach. Information is at wickfordart.org. And it's going to be a good time. If you haven't seen, I'm not a huge fan of cover bands, but these guys do it right. They have the whole big band. There's probably like 10 people in the band, and they really pull off what a cover band should be. And it's a great tribute. It's going to be a great night right on the water. And, it's probably something for a little bit of an older crowd, but I think people will dig it. And, of course, come down early, maybe get a meal in Wickford, have a cup of coffee. You could really make a night of it.
Again, he's back to a professional Tony.
He is.
No
you,
gas
You
at
put
all.
that microphone on. You turn that microphone on. He is a different person. However, I do have to ask if they have a stomp box.
They might possibly have a stomp box because